Hey gorgeous, it's Kai Ashley here and welcome to my EFT video. I am super excited to share this with you. I have recently found out that I have so many people that have been doing my EFT YouTube videos for years, and I actually have like hundreds of tapping videos. Now, most of them are locked away in an online library that I have, and I realized, why the hell aren't they on YouTube? Why the hell aren't they on YouTube? Why the hell aren't they on YouTube? So in the spirit of sharing this powerful work and giving you more of what you want, here is another one of my oldies that's also super powerful and is going to help you get fantastic results. Now remember, look out after you do the tapping because most of the results come after the tapping. Okay, so they seem like unrelated, they seem like coincidences, and it could even lead you to other teachers, to other teachings, opportunities, events, things that really open things up for you that wouldn't have been possible if you didn't reprogram your subconscious, release the fears, release the doubts, and up-level your confidence. And that's what my EFT tapping does. So I invite you to stay till the end.
Look, I totally get it, but this is going to free up your time. So,
okay, because right after you want to stop, that's when you get the best breakthrough. And just keep going. Be loud, be proud, really give it your all. I know this can be funny, so if you're new here and this is one of your first times or your first time doing one of my videos, just let everything you think about what's normal, let go of it, because this is a new normal, reprogramming our subconscious, allowing our bodies to actually make sound, to actually move and to let it all flow. Okay, so I'm going to shut up and I am now going to switch to the next scene so you can start the tapping, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Or hi. Okay, and welcome to the EFT Money Circle number 6. Today we are going to be doing EFT to feel like we deserve more money. We're going to be working on our set point and doing a really fun visualization to see what we truly think about what we deserve. And then I'll get you all to share so that we have something really good to work on. And we'll go in to do some tapping. Okay, so we'll just start by tuning in and taking some deep breaths. Please just sit with your spine straight, maybe your hands either over your heart or in your lap, and begin to close your eyes, and let's fully come into this space together. And know that you have all the time in the world to have long, deep breaths. Each inhale is a little deeper into your belly, and each exhale is more relaxed, longer, shoulders relaxed. As you notice a sensation of your breath, and you feel the weight of your hips underneath you, your fingertips relax, and you double relax. On the next exhale, you feel all the tension leave your shoulders, your forehead and your face. So take a nice big sigh out on your next exhale. Excellent. Now put a smile on your face and breathe in universal love, golden, loving light. And feel it in your heart. And fill your heart. As you breathe out, breathe all of that love and light back into your own heart. This is just for you. And again, breathe in that golden loving light into your body, through every cell, every pore of your skin. And as you breathe out, you breathe all of it into your cells, keeping it all for yourself. And if any thoughts come up, just allow your mind to go heavy and really focus on the sensation of your breath. One more time, we're going to breathe in golden light into our bodies and breathe it back out into our own heart. Bring it in, breathe it into your heart. And notice the difference, how different it feels when you fully give yourself that love first. And to finish, we're going to breathe in golden light again. Again, breathe in the deepest breath yet through every pore of your skin. But this time, push it all out, all of it out into every corner of the universe. Breathe out. And when you breathe back in, all the love rushes back into your body, filling every cell more than ever before. Relax your shoulders again. Relax your mind and your face. When you're ready, come back to the room and wiggle your fingers and toes. Yeah, and open your eyes. You might like to look around and see if things look a little bit brighter. Often they do. Okay, great work, guys. So what we're going to do now is a little visualization. Okay, this is to discover how you really feel about money and how much you deserve. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes again and imagine that you're on a stage in front of a massive crowd. Okay, and it doesn't matter if you can't completely see it, and if you're just thinking it, that's really not the point. The point is just to imagine it, to think it's happening, see it if you can. And in this crowd is every single person you've ever known, everyone you went to school with, anyone that was ever mean to you, any teachers and bosses that you've had. It's also all of your ideal clients or your ideal workplaces, the bosses that are there, the people that can give you the opportunities and the money. Okay, now make sure all your family's in there as well. Expand the image really big so it's the size of a picture theater screen. Maybe it's like 3D. It's absolutely massive. You're seeing everyone. Now I want you to see yourself holding a sign. And on this sign is a large amount of money that you wish you could make. The sort of money that challenges you and you're not sure you could ever make, but you really wished you could. You've definitely thought about it. Okay. Now I want you to hold the sign up above your head and say really loud, I deserve to make this money. Say it loud. I'm awesome at what I do. And I deserve to be paid well. Now look at the crowd. How are they reacting? Is anyone in the crowd perhaps snickering? Is any people ignoring or looking blankly? Maybe some people are clapping. What's happening for you in your crowd? Okay, allow yourself to see it. Look to the outskirts of the picture. Is there anyone on the outskirts of the crowd that aren't quite as understanding or maybe don't think you deserve it? Okay. When you're ready, come back and I'd love you to share. Now, how do we want to do it? Do you want to actually share in the chat boxes or shall we just type? Let me know what happened for you and we can see if we have something to tap on. Okay, so Louisa Jane shares, I felt dismissed. So what were they doing specifically? What else do we have? So we have about half and half. Half people were cheering like, yeah, you do. And the other half were looking at me like they thought I was crazy or didn't understand why I thought I deserved that. Okay. I said my statements very confidently at this point, and so people in the crowd were either embarrassed or laughed unpleasantly. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Krista. It's breaking up for Krista so bad that she's having trouble hearing it. I really wish I could change that for you, honey. Yeah. Do you have a plug that you can plug directly into the router? Or do you have other browsers or programs open that you could shut? Try that one first before leaving. Shut everything down. If you have like any other little icons at the bottom like Viber or Skype, shut it down and that'll help. Okay, let's all drink some water. Okay, I know I am. A note on why it's so important. We're electrical beings and this is energy work. So the more water we drink, the more conductive we are, meaning that the electricity will move through your body a lot more easier and the tapping will be significantly more effective. So yeah, guzzle it down if you can. Is that any better yet, Krista? Okay. Krista, can you hear us better now before we continue? I think so. Okay, so the visualization, we'll do a quick mini one so that our sister Krista can catch up. Okay, let's all tune in together, okay? We're all doing this together. So close your eyes and just see yourself in front of a big crowd and everyone that you know is there. Still no? Okay. Everyone that you know is there. All of your bosses, clients, people you want to work with, as well as everyone you went to school with, anyone that was mean to you, just fill it out and expand it to the size of a big picture screen. Okay, and everyone can repeat this exercise. Hold up the sign. Now this sign on it has a really large amount of money, more than you've ever made, something you've only dreamed of, but secretly you wish you could. And now you're holding it up and repeat after me. Say, this is how much I deserve to be paid. And I'm totally awesome at what I do. I deserve this money. Okay, take a breath and just notice what the audience are doing. Is anyone sniggering or just staring blankly? People walking out? Anyone clapping? And now look to the corner of the audience and really expand your vision. What about the people on the outskirts? What are they doing too? how are they reacting to what you just said? Okay, Krista, when you're ready. Oh, that's good. That's good, Sharon. They stood and listened whether they liked you or not. Hey, Fabiana. Okay, did you get an image, Krista? So, Fabiana, we're doing the visualization we did a few weeks ago where I'm just going to quickly mute you, where you tune into yourself on a stage and you see yourself holding a massive sign of money and you say, I deserve this. I deserve to be paid this amount. So if you just want to quick close your eyes, tune in and see what would happen if that happened, and then let us know so we can begin. Krista, what happened for you? Yeah. Okay, so they weren't doing anything. Then when you started suggesting things, the outskirts were kind of staring blankly. Some of the people in front were whispering to each other. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I increased my number. People said, you don't deserve that much and don't be greedy. Again, people said, Blake is crazy, but that's just how she is. Psh, very few people clapped. Ah, well, screw them. Yay, Fabiana, that's beautiful. Okay, so now I want everyone to imagine what is the worst thing that the people in the crowd would say if they did say something. Because we have to go mining for what our deep blocks are. It's all great to be thinking the great stuff as much as possible, but right now we're here to get to the stuff that isn't quite working. Okay, so yeah, just like Blake did, how she said, what are people saying to you? If they were to say something that wasn't encouraging, what would that be? And just totally make it up. The good thing about this is there's absolutely no wrong answer. And make sure you're going to type it in when you hear it. You can't see? Okay, that's good, Fabiana. Okay, so you'll probably get a lot of borrowed benefits with this one then. Okay, so we've got you're crap and you'll never get anywhere, and then people leaving the crowd and not becoming clients. I used to get a lot of people walking away from me too. They just like walk straight out the room. I was like, oh, it was horrible. Do you really think you can charge that kind of money? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. And has everyone written something? Who do you think you are? Ridiculous. Let me just get these down first. If any more come to you, share them and I'll tap on them for you. Do you really think you can charge that much? Okay. Now what I'm hearing to say is think of that sentence, that worst thing that they could say to you, and now say to yourself, ask yourself, oh, some people are telling Sharon to fuck off. That's not nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely tap on that. Yeah. Now say the worst thing that would happen if they said this is the worst thing that would happen if they said this to me is what? I would get annoyed at them. And what would happen when you got annoyed at them, Krista? Okay, we got my ventures would fail. Yeah. Okay. I would fail and be ridiculous, just like they said, and I would be publicly humiliated. Okay, thank you for sharing. I would feel worthless and stop dead in my tracks. I would be frustrated and have to try and explain myself. And what would happen if you couldn't explain yourself enough? Krista? Okay, let me write these down. This is some juicy material, guys. Okay, that's okay, honey. Okay, so we've got another totally agree with the humiliation aspect. Think it's a barrier to me moving forward. Absolutely. Yeah, that was one of my biggest things as well, the fear of being seen and fear of being judged, and like people can be scary, right? So we'll tap on that. Okay, well, let's see if we can help you a bit more, Krista. I'll be frustrated and have to try and defend and explain myself. Okay, so what do you want to ask from there? If they don't accept me, what's the worst that would happen? Let's all answer that one. If they don't accept me, what's the worst that would happen? Let me turn this off. Yep. I said, if they don't accept me, what's the worst that would happen? Or if they don't accept me, the worst that would happen is... And really think about, if none of these people, all of your ideal clients, your ideal bosses, the everyone that you've known, if none of them accepted you, what's the worst that would happen? Okay. Well, let's take a deep breath on that. Let's all take a deep breath together. Ready? Okay. You'd feel like your life is over. Yeah. What else do we have? Anyone else? So, Krista, do you feel like you have a, you could possibly have a pattern of being like, you know, sort of like, well, for lack of a better word, well, a fuck you type pattern. Like, well, if you don't accept me, then I don't care sort of thing? Is that something that's been helping you survive? No? Okay, Sharon says I'll be extremely frustrated. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Let me just type it in. Okay, so I think we've got loads of material. So now we need to give them some numbers. Oh, wait there, Louisa Jane. Even if I succeed with my financial goal, it wouldn't matter anyway, because my dad wouldn't have supported or loved me, and I have succeeded to prove a point because I was angry and lonely. Okay. One, let's see, in the Get Out of Debt and Be Free program, the family healing would help with that, but also so would, there is a whole entire chapter on needing to prove yourself and the havoc and the chaos and the pain that needing to prove yourself actually causes. So definitely do that one. Make that one a priority. Yeah, exactly, Krista. So Krista says, I think I get the gist. Like, well, if you don't like it, fuck you, I'll find new people. Yep. Where's the chapter? The chapter is in the pre-recorded program in the Vibrant Success Club membership site. Get Out of Debt and Be Free. It is the chapter called Hidden Agendas and Secret Meanings. Yeah, and it's all about proving yourself, because when we wrap up the need to make money improving ourselves, it actually wraps up a lot of negativity into the goal. And I never knew this. I used to have all of this like need to prove myself wrapped up in my financial goals, and it's one reason why I kept failing and being rejected. And so this is going to be a really good one to heal that. In fact, I even got really woozy as I was recording it because it really helped to work on me too. So should be a good one. Okay, ladies, now we have to give it all numbers. Yep. Okay, so tune into the fear of being, what is it for you? The fear of being humiliated and of not deserving and seeing the audience not accepting you. How painful does that feel between 1 and 10? 10 being the highest. And just put it in the chat box. How real, how possible, how true. And it's okay if you feel like you're guessing. 10 plus plus. Okay. Eight. Afraid my life will be over. 10. And is that I'm afraid my life would be over if they didn't accept me, or if they did what? Okay. Yeah. And what number is that, Krista? Okay. Afraid my life would be over. Thanks for joining us, Fabiana. Great. Well, definitely stay and help raise the vibration. Well, I'm sure there'll be something there, and at the very least, you'll be a wonderful steward raising your vibration. So Fabiana is at a positive vibration of a 0. So congratulations. Afraid my life would be over. Fear that life would be over if they don't accept me. Hello. Sharon shaded hello. So we've also got fear of humiliation, not deserving and not accepted. Well, thank you so much for being so brave and sharing all of this. This is really good to get this out because we're going to tap on it, we'll release it, and then it won't have such a hold on your day-to-day life anymore. And in fact, once you do this work, you'll start seeing changes in weeks and months afterwards. And it could be very easy to write it off as coincidence, but keep a lookout because you will see the changes. It's amazing. So, Christia, you're not deserving is an 8, but not high on the other two. Okay, so have I got a number from everyone? Yep. Gosh, well, I guess that means that it's time to go into it. Who's ready? Could everyone please have a massive drink of water? Let's really hydrate. We're about to do some pretty heavy tapping. Pretty much out. Okay, we'll wait for Krista and then we'll start. I'm just tuning into source energy. Okay. Okay, so it's okay. Just fully come into the space. Everyone sit up straight. Just take some breaths. Okay. I call in source energy to give each and every one of us exactly what we need. Everyone on this call now and everyone who ever listens in any space or time now. Okay, let's begin tapping all around our chest. Now the sore spot is more like where the bikini top is, but you can tap all the way around your chest just to make sure you get it. Okay, now, ground rules. Repeating after me what feels true to you. Knowing that you can say anything you want. You can replace the words. So if I'm saying anxious and you're actually scared, please do not say anxious. Replace it with scared. The way that I tap, as many of you know, is quite different in some ways. We're going to be doing lots of breath work. Lots of loud sounds. Chiron, can you mute yourself, please, beautiful? Yep, so actually in just a second we're going to practice stretching our jaw open, because what happens is when you stretch your jaw open loads, it relaxes you, and for some reason you begin to have a vibrational shift where you'll yawn a lot more. So let's tap right on the hinge where our jaws are. Tap on it, give it a rub, and stretch it side to side. You want to really breathe out just like you're biting an apple. Yeah. Bless you, Krista. So, Krista, I know you look like you're doing something, but when you're ready, come back to us and stretch open your jaw. All the way like you're biting an apple. Ah. Okay. And so can everyone else make sure that... Okay, so Krista's just trying to close more stuff down because she can't hear me again. I'm just going to tell her that one thing to know is that you will still get... Okay. Now we go back to our chest. For newbies who are watching this in the future, one important thing to know about tapping is that it is not positive thinking, but it is creating spontaneous positive thinking. So we're going to be naming the deepest pain and shame, the real icky things that we're really thinking about deep inside, and rather than rejecting them, we're going to be bringing them up and into our heart and sending them love, because they're just a place from a time when we've been hurt. That's all they are. It's just hurt energy, and we're going to give it all a whole lot of love. Okay. Let's take a big breath. Open your jaw really wide, and if any yawns come, let them come. Otherwise, just sigh. Stretch wide and lean slightly forward towards the feelings in your body. Another breath in and stretch your jaw really wide on exhale. There you go. I think we've all got it. Close your eyes and see the crowd. All those people. And tune into that humiliation. Can everyone nod your head if you're feeling a level of humiliation? Okay. And let's say, repeat after me now. There it is. Yep. Repeating after me. There it is. This feeling of humiliation. Not being accepted. Not deserving the money. And I feel this. I feel this in my body. I feel it to a number of A, and say your number. And even though I feel this way, I'm choosing to be kind to myself now. Okay, big deep breath, big sigh. Relax your shoulders. Stretch your wide, Sharon. There you go. Okay, tap the front of your ribs. I choose to admit this is really scary. Being up here on this stage. It's humiliating and embarrassing. They're not accepting me. And tune into the people who aren't, okay? They're not accepting me. They're saying, I don't deserve the money. Okay, and we're going to tap through for everyone, okay? So we're supporting each other. If some of these don't fit you, don't worry, you'll still get borrowed benefits, and you can always change the words. Tap the inside of your wrist. I'm looking out at the crowd, and they're telling me to fuck off. They're not being kind to me. I feel like I'm failing. And they're also saying, do you really think you can charge that much? How dare you? That's not okay. Maybe someone else, but probably not you. Tap the side of your hands together. I feel this in my body. This sadness and humiliation. They're not accepting me. Who do you think you are? Tap the top of your head. Who do you think you are? How dare I choose to admit part of me does not feel deserving. Tap your eyebrows right at the bridge of the nose where the eyebrows start. Part of me does not feel deserving. And this makes me sad. Now, is it sadness for you? Remember, if it's a completely different emotion, you can change it. Tap the corners of your eyes, not the temple right in the corner. I choose to admit this crowd not accepting me. It makes me sad. And Louisa, sweetie, stick to the corner of your eyes. Sometimes we tap away from it just because it's a real powerful one and it might make the change. Okay, we're going to tap you just a little bit longer now. Big deep breath, big sigh out, all together. Relax your shoulders. Yep. I love and accept myself. Okay, we'll move to the front of the cheekbones, and it's right up high near where you get the dark circles. So it's not down here, it's actually up here at the top of the cheekbones. Notice what's happening in your body. Where do you feel the tension, the tightness, the heaviness, the darkness? Is it in your belly or your heart? Your jaw? Is it all over you? Okay. Now remember, it doesn't matter where it is. All that matters is that you tune into it. Repeating after me. I feel this feeling in my body. I feel this feeling in my, and say it out loud. And it can be more than one place. Just say them both if it is. Hand on your heart, tap above your lips, right in the divot. I feel this feeling in my body. the feeling of humiliation, of not deserving what I earn, of not earning what I deserve. Tap under your lips again, right in the divot underneath your lips. And I choose to admit this makes me anxious. This makes me sad. It doesn't feel fair. What's wrong with me? I choose to admit I'm scared. That I'll fail. I'll never be accepted. Tap the front of your chest all the way around, unless you know specifically where the sore spot is. Just tap all the way around. And it's been hard for me. And here I am on this stage in front of this crowd. And they're sniggering, telling me I'm greedy, making me feel small. Yep. I'm definitely feeling this way. But I'm choosing to love and accept myself just as I am, as much as I can. Okay, take big deep breath, and I want you to breathe underneath the tension, down into your belly, and then just release it out. Opening your jaw, let all that tension from your jaw go. Good yawns, everyone. Okay, we're going to breathe in again, just like you did, but this time deeper under the pain. Breathe in, breathe down, and now relax towards it. Relax your shoulders. Exhale. Jaw wide. Stretch it like you're biting an apple. That's great, just like that. Let's tap the front of our ribs and do the breath again. Do everything the same, but this time we're going to breathe out really long and squeeze on the exhale. Okay, let's do it. Deep down under the pain. And relax your shoulders. Jaw wide. Keep pushing it out. Open your jaw. There you go, just like that. Jaw wider, Chiron. There you go. See how things change when you open your jaw? Okay, let's tap the inside of our wrists and let's say, I love and accept myself. And I give myself permission to honor these feelings in my body. Because I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of being paid well. Even if it doesn't always feel like it, I'm still a good person. Tap the side of your hands together. And I have good intentions. Don't I? Make sure you ask it in the question form. Don't I? Do I have good intentions? Do I really want to help people? Do I have something valuable to offer? Even if I'm not sure, I give myself permission to believe in myself now. Tap the top of your head. Because the truth is, I do have good intentions. Take a breath. We're going to take a big breath. Relax your heart towards those heavy feelings in your body. Jaw really wide. Stretch it wider. All the way out. There you go. Another breath together, just like that. And feel your body physically slightly leaning forward as you're exhaling now. You want to relax towards those feelings that we're used to recoiling from. Good work, guys. Okay, let's tap our eyebrows. I love and accept myself. Even if part of me doesn't. That part's okay too. It only wants me to be happy. This part that I'll never accept. Isn't it scared that I'll be rejected? Tap your corners of your eyes. Now I'm watching you, Louisa, right in the corner. Yeah, right here. Isn't that part of me scared that I'll be humiliated? That I won't have enough money? That I'll be booed off the stage? So even though this part of me I'll never accept, even though I'll never accept it, maybe it's trying to help me. Okay, let's move out to the cheekbones, and really, for anyone else watching in the future, do not tap away. You stay right on this point. Take a big breath and tune into that part of yourself that you're sure you'll never accept. That part that feels icky or shameful or heavy. That part that you just can't love. Take a big breath towards it. Do not try and change it. Breathe now. Do not try and change it. And as you feel it, just relax your heart towards it. Jaw wide. Let any yawns come if they come. Help them come up. Relax your shoulders and your belly. This part that I'll never accept, I choose to send it love. Hand on your heart, tap above your lips. Because even though I've had a secret plan to never accept this part of me, maybe I can change my mind. Tap under your lips. Maybe I can heal myself now. And maybe that's not by forcing. Maybe it turns out that I'm valuable after all. And this heavy part of me that I said I'll never accept, it's scared and hurt. And it knows that I'm valuable. Tap your chest. So it's chucking a fit. It's heavy and dark. And it's going to stay that way. as a reminder that it's not okay to put myself down, to hide myself away, because I am worthy of love. I am worthy of being adored. I am worthy of being cherished. Okay. And even if part of me isn't sure, I want you to shrug your shoulders and say, oh, well. Yeah, big shrug. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and accept this feeling anyway. Now take a breath. And what that means to accept the feeling is not necessarily to be like, oh, I like this, accept it. It's like, yes, I accept that I'm feeling it. That's all you got to do. I accept I'm feeling it. Okay, big deep breath. Just notice it's there. Don't change it. Just give it space to be. Any heaviness that's still in your body. Jaw wide. Lean slightly forward. Krista says she thinks she's falling asleep. Is that normal? Actually, that's a really good sign. It means that core issues are being challenged and you're actually doing a type of, I call it like energetic brain surgery, because you are literally changing the shape of your brain, and that's going to make you tired. It's good. That's good. All I want you to do is, if you're getting really tired, to breathe harder, tap harder, and just bring yourself into your body. So let's all do that. I want you to actually use your hand and take a deep breath in and go, whew, and bring yourself down. Yep. Hold both your hands up, deep breath in, and just go, whew, and bring yourself down. And now breathe, and you're going to use your hands and you're going to push it down to the ground. Whew. Now you're bringing yourself into your body, and it's okay if you're getting woozy. It's good. Okay, let's go back to tap our chest. Feel that tiredness. Do not fight it, but also do not go away with it. Great yawn, honey. Good yawn. Okay. I allow myself to feel this way. Even if I'm spacey or heavy. I give myself permission to change my mind about this now. Tap the front of your ribs. Even though a long time ago, I made a promise to stay small, to protect myself, not to be laughed at the way they laughed at me when I was young. Make sure you're really in your body, okay? So no wandering around the room with your eyes. Tap the inside of your wrist. Say, I love and respect myself. I'm a super good person. But they laughed at me when I was young. What did they do? Did they not accept you? Did they talk behind your back? Whatever it is, you can replace the words. They laughed at me when I was young. Made me feel like they made me feel like I couldn't do it. And I don't like this feeling. Okay, tap the side of your hands together. I don't like this feeling. But it's a part of me that was hurt when I was young, that was overwhelmed by not fitting in. Tap the top of your head. So of course I feel this way. Of course I've been playing small. I've had to hide. And I've been trying to push myself. And I've been trying to be positive. But it hasn't been easy. Tap your eyebrows. So I choose to honor these feelings now. Okay, I want you to really just feel what's happening in your body. The fear and the frustration. Tap your temples right in the corner of your eye. I love and accept myself. Even with this fear and frustration. I'm still worthy of being paid. Of course I am. I give value. And money is the value-based energy. Tap your cheekbones. I do my best. And I love and respect myself. Even if part of me doesn't. I'm still okay as I am. Hand on your heart, tap above your lips. I'm still okay as I am. So what if they don't accept me? Maybe they're the wrong people. Maybe I've been overlooking. And I am accepted after all. Tap under your lips. I am worthy of being loved. And I give myself permission to feel these feelings now. Okay, tune into your belly, heart, jaw, wherever the tightness is, and relax your cells. The truth is if you relax your cells enough, the energy will pass right through you. You're not changing the energy, okay? You are allowing the energy to be there and you're changing your reaction to the energy. So let's take a big, deep breath and sigh out, letting that heaviness be there and giving it space. Stop trying to constrict it. Okay, big, deep breath, big sigh. Imagine a big bubble around the heaviness and just let it expand. Leaning slightly forward towards it. Making sound. Okay, let's tap our chest and we're going to all do a big breath together. That was great, Krista. Now open your jaw even wider on the exhale. Big deep breath. And relax towards it. Slowly, lovingly. Okay, move your shoulders around. Shake your hands out. Okay, I want you to close your eyes and tune into the audience again. You can put your hands over your heart or you can keep tapping if you want. Okay. Are any of them acting any differently? Are they saying anything differently? People more approving? How do you feel standing up there on that stage telling them that you deserve all that money? Is it the same or different than before? Okay, when you get a really good idea, come back and type it in and let's see where we want to go with this. And there's no wrong answers. It's the most important thing to remember. You can't do this wrong. Oh, Krista, that's so great to hear. I feel more happy and proud than defensive and standoffish. Some of the people are clapping and others are nodding. That's great. When our psyche changes the picture, that means that the picture in the outside world will begin to change as well. Really, really great. Oh, Fabiana feels a warming energy into her heart. Oh. Okay, who else? Louisa Jane. Yes, I felt louder and brighter and my dad was silent. That's great. Oh, thank you so much for sharing this. This is amazing. Yeah, okay, that's really normal, as I know you know, Blake. So Blake says, I feel more agitated now. I think this has just been stirring up a lot for me. So what can happen is when you start tapping, it does stir things up. And then when the numbness comes off, then it means that the issues can come up. So we'll hear from Chiron and then we'll all do some tapping to help support Blake and see if we can help dissolve some of that. Okay, let's see, Chiron. At some point during the tapping, I felt compassion. I felt compassionate towards myself and realized that even some of the people who had been the nastiest were also a bit kinder and more respectful. They listened to what I was saying. That's great. Okay, let's all take a big deep breath and just relieved sigh. Okay, Blake, what about you? Are you aware of if there was one thing or one issue that was still bothering you with it? What is it? You still don't feel worthy enough. Okay, so fill in the blanks. I still don't feel worthy enough because... Why, Blake? Whatever first comes to mind. Everyone can keep tapping because I don't deserve it. And Chiron feels very sad. Okay, so I don't deserve it because... And anyone else who has an answer to that is welcome to chime in too. I was born broken. I was born broken because... So let's see, we've also got from Louisa, I'm chaotic and messy and dysfunctional. Oh, God made a mistake making me. Okay, and that happened because... I was an accident. So you felt unwanted? Yeah. Okay. Very. Yeah. I really actually know how you feel. I have been doing work on my birth as well. Actually with Fabiana has been helping me do some amazing work regressing back to the womb because I've been very unwanted as well. So it's a really hard pain to overcome that one. Okay, so Chiron, what don't you know why it happened? Fabiana says, me too. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Krista. Okay, I think Chiron's still typing. This is great. We've moved through a lot, and now we've still got quite a big chunk to go. Okay, let's see. So I guess the common theme here is an unwanted feeling. So maybe we can tap on that. And Chiron, are you still typing? Is that what's happening? Oops. No, reflecting. Okay. Okay, well, do you have an answer to the I don't deserve it because... Let's see, Blake, if we can go any deeper with this. Okay, Blake, can you please fill in the blank? And because I was an accident, this means I'm a, and call yourself a name. I'm good enough? Well, the truth is you are. Loser. Oh, that's one of the worst ones. I hate it when that one comes up for me too. It's like, it's just the hardest one to shake off, I've found. Yeah, not good enough. But don't worry, Krista, one day when I'm saying you're good enough, you're going to be nodding your head like that. I promise. That is a promise. Okay. So everyone else, let's call ourselves a name and see if we've got different ones to work on. So I don't deserve it because I'm a, and call yourself a name. So the ones who are left. Curse. Loser. Sharon. I don't deserve it because I'm a, call yourself a name, and now everyone type in the number. Curse resonates also for Blake. 9. What else do we have? Gosh, these ones are heavy. Well, that's why we're here, isn't it? Because you're different. Individual. Also different. So we've got different, curse, individual, loser, not good enough. Okay, anyone else got anything they want to add? Now's the time. Okay. So I want you to begin by noticing the feelings that are coming up as you're saying this. And we're not going to be fighting them. The most profound thing that you can do is fully let yourself feel it right now, but we're going to be giving it space. So usually we feel it and we go like this, or we like recoil. But what we want to do right now is actually open towards it and give it space. It's going to expand and get worse. But as we keep sending it the love from our heart is a powerful generator. As we keep sending in that love, it will dissolve and it will profoundly release. And then we'll have space to reprogram in the new thinking. Okay? So they say, Sharon, don't fit into normal society. Yeah, you're singing to the choir. Okay, let's do it. Tap the side of your hands together. Let's take a big, oh my fucking God, breath. Okay? Jaw wide on the exhale. Okay, repeat after me. So here it is. This big fucking feeling. I feel like a loser. I feel like a curse. I feel really different. And I definitely don't fit in. Tap the top of your head. Notice the feelings and do everything just slightly what I talked about. Relax your belly. Relax your shoulders and your heart and feel the sadness that comes up when you say, I feel like a loser. I feel like a curse. I definitely feel different. And what if I'm never good enough? Okay, so this is probably bringing up some stuff. What you want to do is relax your shoulders and your belly and let yourself feel it. Just tap harder. Tap your eyebrows. I choose to admit. I feel like a loser. I feel like a curse. I'm definitely different. And what if I'm never good enough? I accept these feelings in my body because, yes, they are definitely happening. Tap your corners of your eyes. I'm really feeling this way. The pain of being a loser. The pain of being a curse. Of being so different, I'll never fit in. And I told myself a long time ago that I'll never be good enough. Because they made it very clear. Tap your cheekbones right up high. Only tap this point right now. They made it very clear. They made me feel like shit. Never good enough. And even though I feel this way, and even if it never changes, and even if I never know it, I am still worthy and deserving of love and acceptance. So even if it's hard to accept, I choose to send myself love now. Hand on your heart firmly and tap in the divot above your lips. I choose to send myself love now. Even if I don't know how, or I don't know how to receive it, I'm still going to go ahead and be kind to this part of myself. Now tap under your lips and let's do that. Let's bring in compassion. Deep breath. Any agitated part, any part that feels just not good enough, let it be there, okay? The last thing it needs is you telling it that it's not good enough as well. So take a big deep breath in. Let the painful thing be there and give it room to expand. And you do that by opening your jaw, throat, relaxing your shoulders, moving towards it. Jaw wide. Like you're biting an apple. And breathe all the way out. Okay. Relax your forehead, Krista, and your face. You're doing great. Take another big deep breath in. Feel that pain of being a loser or a curse. Different, not good enough. And I want you to let it be there and just breathe towards it. Breathe. And relax your fingertips, your shoulders, your belly. Your breath. All the way out. Yeah, and make sure you're participating and opening your jaw. It'll really let a lot happen. Stretch it wide. Oof. Keep breathing, feeling that feeling. There's a lot of source energy coming in right now. Relax towards that feeling. Relax your belly and your heart. And breathe out. Open your jaw, and that energy will flow right through you. Okay, tap your chest, move your shoulders around, and what's this? Shake your hands. Good work, guys. Okay, tap your chest. Even though I have this remaining feeling of being a loser, unwanted, of being a mistake, I love and accept myself, even if part of me doesn't. Even if part of me never can. I'm still worthy of being loved. So I choose to find the parts of me that are ready to be loved. And I choose to send them love now. Okay, so just find the lightest, airiest part of your body. It might even be the size of a fingernail. Might be in your belly or your toe. Might be in your nose, somewhere light. We're going to take a deep breath, smile, and we're going to send it some warm love. As usual, jaw open. Send it that warm love just to the place that's ready to accept it. Relax your shoulders. Everyone making a big ah sound like me on the next exhale, as much as you can. I accept these remaining feelings in my body because I've done so much and I've come this far and I'm doing the best I can. So I choose to acknowledge that now. And even though I was a mistake, or I made some mistakes, I'm still worthy of being on this earth. I have a message, a purpose, and a need. And I choose to accept my right to live as much as I can right now. So take a big breath and give yourself permission to really be here, to really be on that stage, to accept money from people. Take a big, deep, fuck off breath and sigh out loud. Now, for those of you that have good privacy, I want you to yell. Okay, let's do a big, deep breath in. Big sigh out. I promise you it's going to change everything. Okay, big breath. Make sound, please. Ah, even louder than me. Ah. The only reason I'm not doing it louder is because I'm on a recording and it would distort. Okay, tap the front of your ribs. Another big breath. Feel into that part of you that doesn't feel like you belong or deserve to be here. And we're going to take a breath now and jaw wide, big sound. Just yell it out. Ah, all the way out. Keep pushing it out. Ah. If any yawn comes, let it happen. Ah. Okay, good work, guys. Okay, tap your body down. Tap your feet down. Ugh. Tap your face down. Just notice the new sensations in your body. Notice the old that's still there. Don't fight any of them. Just acknowledge. Rub your hands together like crisscross. We've got great points in our fingers we haven't been using. So let's rub our fingers crisscross so that you can get those points right now. These are actually my favorite points, but they're a bit harder to teach. Okay, rub your hands. And place them over your heart. I want you to smile. Actually smile. Say relax into your body. Okay, let's check in. Where's everyone at? How have your numbers changed or not changed? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Krista says, I feel lighter. My numbers have come down, but I'm not sure what to what. Not sure what to what. Okay, so take a breath, Krista. There you go, even better. Okay, so let's say it doesn't matter if you have an answer to this or not, but let's say my new number is, say it out loud and fill in the blank if you can. 6. Okay, that's good. Fabiana is at peace. Aww. Sharon's at an 8, so it's gone down a little bit, which is really, really good. Even like every layer we peel off is useful. So Blake, that was so great. I also feel lighter. And my number is down to 3 to 4. When I see myself on stage, I feel like it doesn't matter what they think because I love and accept myself. It feels so good just to acknowledge how I was feeling. That means the world to me. That means the world. Thank you so much, Krista. Krista has to run. She's got a client in 3 minutes. You did great today, and thank you for sticking in there. Okay, Chiron says, yes, as it was way off the scale before, feel calm. I have compassion for my humiliated self. So, ladies, would anyone actually like to come on and have a chat and share how you're feeling with your words? Blake, would you? Okay, I think you have to just unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi, let me put you up. There you are.
Hi. That was so great. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. It brought up a lot of stuff. Like it felt like kind of overwhelming and like everything was hitting me all at once and especially because my family is like though they're my abusers, so it was hard to stand on stage in front of them and be that vulnerable. So that brought up a lot, but it was just so nice to acknowledge all of those feelings in my body and to accept them and just that piece that I've been working on for years, ever since going through my eating disorder, of not feeling worthy, you know, of taking up space and being alive. So that was just amazing to tap into that and let myself feel it, because, you know, like when we resist it, it just makes it bigger. So it just was such a relief, and I feel so much better now. Like it just feels like all that energy is, I don't know, I just feel more grounded and lighter and feels great.
Well, you have permission to be on this earth now, so you're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, and I tell you, the world is a better place that you're here. So as you do more of this work and you start to realize that, then the world will just weep tears of joy that you finally feel it.
Aw, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing, Blake.
Of course.
Okay, anyone else? Who's next? Fabiana, do you want to share? Yeah, come along. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, it was a very special week for me, and it seems like nothing can disturb me.
Yeah, you've had some
Just good
great news,
things
haven't you?
happening. Yeah, and so I tried to bother myself. Can people rejecting me? It was not possible. Yeah, I couldn't see them rejecting me. I tried, but no way.
Yeah.
I guess if they reject me, I will feel okay with myself.
That's great. Well, I really
It's like,
appreciated having you here as well to help us hold the space. That was very powerful.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Okay, now neither of you have to, but it would be lovely. Would either of you like to share? Sharon or Louisa? Okay, unmute yourself then. Louisa.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just wondered, I just all of a sudden like got the sniffles and like started like sneezing and like sniffling.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's part of the tapping.
It's just releasing trapped energy.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I kind of feel like it was tiring and yeah, something's like happening that I don't like quite know. Like that thing about being humiliated is this huge thing for me, and like I feel like there's something like subterranean going on that I'm not quite aware of yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, well, thank you for sharing. Okay, and Sharon says she would prefer to type, which is absolutely fine. So, while we wait for Sharon to type her message, I would just really like to thank you for coming and being a part of this. Now, I couldn't do this without you. And yeah, just remember to be really kind to yourself. And the practice that I was teaching you, the emotional alchemy, it's something that you can use every day. And it's a real practice of allowing yourself to feel what is really there. And it comes from the understanding that these icky feelings, you can actually directly relate them to you as a child. So when you were a child, you were hurt, right? But if someone had to shut you outside and said, look, we don't like the way you're feeling right now, you got to go out there, what's going to happen? You're just going to cry more. You're going to scream. You're going to beg for attention. You're going to ask to be let in. And that is what is happening with your negative feelings. They're just begging to be let in because they're just that part of you that was badly hurt. And so when you realize that and you can feel that pain and allow yourself to really invite it into your body, don't let it go. That's not letting go because like this is your energy bubble. So where's it going to go? But your heart is the doorway to the universe. It is a powerful generator. And when you invite it in, when you actually touch it with the physical sensation of love, not a concept, but the physical sensation, the heaviness will just, it'll burn up and it will pass through your body and it will turn into love and light. Simple. Okay, Chiron, this brought up a lot of stuff but felt a bit better by the end. We'll do some more personal work on humiliation, shame on my own as this has unlocked some of it, which is good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so do lots of tapping, be kind to yourself. I have in the Get Out of Debt and Be Free, there's also an EFT for overwhelm. It's mainly around money. And there's also, I think there is some shame and stuff in there as well. So just work through it and you'll find stuff. Okay, ladies. Yeah. So, yeah, basically remember to have the pre-recorded programs and we meet every week. In January, I'm thinking I'm going to need to change it to an hour later. So 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time, and 3 p.m. New York Time. But not now. That's going to happen in January, but I just discovered it today. So see if you can organize your schedules around that. And yeah, feel free to contact me if you have any questions or you need any help with the Vibrant Success Club or you want private sessions or anything like that as well. I'm definitely open for that at the moment. So thank you so much for joining me today. Ta-da! Congratulations, gorgeous! I am so proud of you for sticking with that. Welcome to the end. I have so many more EFT videos to share with you. Now, the more tapping you do in a short period of time, the bigger the results you get.
Truth.
There. Now, as you know, I'm Kai Ashley. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like and comment so I know that you're there and so that we can see more of each other.
This has been an absolute pleasure. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.